Today we're going to talk more about how do we open to a deeper love inside. I'm sure all of you have been in love. And there are many levels of love, aren't there? I mean, I say nothing against falling in love. It's very exciting, it's nice, but you can't live the rest of your life on just falling in love. You have to, and those of us who are a little older and have been working with this for a long time, we know that it involves a certain amount of inner commitment and letting go. Wish and let go. You have to want to be connected to the deep inner love that is potentially there in you with whoever you are committed to. And ultimately that can be basically the whole world. If you want to be that big, if you want to be that open, there's no reason not to be in a state of unconditional love. And it's really quite fantastic to feel the deepening connection with, first of all, yourself, but then secondly, to whoever you are close to. Wife, husband, family, sons, daughters. I mean, with sons and daughters and brothers and family, there may be a more obvious, tendency to move towards unconditional love. But paradoxically, in those situations, there are often more fussing and fighting and conflicts than in any other. So, it's good to learn to really use this kind of practice as a way to deepen your ability to love. Your ability to love yourself, the ability to love people who you say you are close to and who you are close to. And gradually, more and more people can be included in that. There's no reason not to be in contact with this unconditional love that is the core of our being. And hopefully I know many of you have had glimpses of it. What is it to have a glimpse of unconditional love? Well, it's that, when you do the practice, when you do this kind of practice, your inner attention gradually transforms your tensions into a flow. And that flow goes through the chakras, down the front, and collects at the base of the spine. And when there is enough attention given to that, and when it heats up enough, it has a natural tendency to want to thrust up your spine and purify your system. Many of you who practice now for a long time, you've felt that. And you see it as a result of this rising energy in your spine, that your life is changing. Your way of relating to your life is changing. So at a certain point, it is something that the deepest part of us, where this unlimited, love that we're talking about, it has a natural wish to move up our spine and purify the system. That means that we are basically taking all of our experiences and of the universe that we are in, and we are letting all those experiences go as fuel into the fire of consciousness itself. And when we do that, the degree to which we can do that makes this energy rise in the spine automatically. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It can be very simple and soft in some cases. In some cases it can be very dramatic and you have a lot of kriyas and spontaneous movements. This happens. It's a way of basically burning all of the tensions that are built into us. And in doing that, allowing that to happen, our bondage is gradually reduced. It says, in the texts, this text, Tantra Loka, which is a tantric text of Kashmir Shaivism, it says that basically as you contact this non-dual state in yourself, and you contact that in yourself most easily, readily, by contacting a person who has already contact with that state. And that state will call upon your similar state to arise within you. It's unfortunately very, very rare and difficult that this non-dual state arises spontaneously from within us. I mean, I would never have had that experience if I hadn't met a person like Swami Rudrananda Rudy, my teacher. I saw it in him, and I also sensed it through him in Bhagavan Nityananda, who was the source of our tradition. And that allows for this, essence in us to rise up and recognize itself.